Hey Startup Nation, I am Jen Sincero, author of You Are a Badass at Making Money, and I am really psyched to be talking to you guys. One of the questions I get asked the most from my clients and when I do talks is, what do you do when the people closest to you don't support your dreams? And this is hugely common no matter what you're doing, whether you're, wanting to quit your job and start your own business, or you're losing a ton of weight, or you're single and you decide to get married. A lot of times we find that the people that we thought were going to be so excited for us actually try to keep us exactly where we are and fill us with lots of negativity, right? So the reason this happens is because when you decide to change who you're being, you're basically killing off your old identity. And the people around you freak out when this happens. And they do this for a couple of reasons. First of all, you're basically killing off the person that they know and love. I mean, you're still the same person, but you're changing a lot of who you are, and that is greatly upsetting to them, even though a lot of times nobody even realizes this is going on. And the other thing is, when you decide, you know what? I know this is my quote unquote reality, but I'm sick of living like this. I know I can do more, and I'm going to go for something that I've never gone for before. And I'm going to believe that that's available to me, and I'm going to act as if I can make it happen. When you have the audacity to do that, it makes the people you're hanging out with have to sort of look at themselves and be like, well, my friend is just like me, and they're going for this awesome thing. So if they are, then I guess I could too, but I'm really enjoying hanging out on the couch in my pajamas doing nothing right now, so this makes me super uncomfortable. So that's another reason that they fill you with worry and tell you all the reasons why it's not going to work and drag you down. And I mean, I'm talking about your spouses, your family members, your best friends, because those are the people who have the most to lose. So my advice, if this is the situation you find yourself in, is, you don't necessarily have to stop hanging out with these people. Sometimes you do. I've certainly seen that happen plenty of times, but you just don't share your hopes and dreams with them. If you know they're not going to be supportive and they're going to smear their fears all over you, don't share your dreams with them. Go out and make some new friends who are going to be like, hell yeah, I know you can do this, rock on. And make some friends who are above where you are, so that they're not only cheering you on, but they're modeling what is possible for you too. It's one of the most important things you can do. You got to protect your energy with your life when you're starting out, because it is scary when you start to first push through those barriers and take a lot of leaps into the unknown, and you've got plenty of your own doubt, fear, and worry to deal with. You do not need all that from other people. So protect your hopes and dreams. Don't tell it to people who aren't going to be supportive, and get your butt out there and make some new friends. I really love the book by Louise Hay, who just passed away. She was sort of one of the first self-help books I ever read. It's called You Can Heal Your Life. And it's extremely woo-woo, but back in the day, and still, I love it. Bring on the woo-woo. It's really about self-love, and I think that is one of the most important things that we need to nurture. So You Can Heal Your Life is awesome. I love Byron Katie's Loving What Is. That is all about relationships and choosing to look at things a way that is going to make you happy. It's mostly about relationships, but you are having relationships with everything in your life, your body, your financial situation, everything. So that is one of my actual all-time favorite books. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, if that's even how you pronounce his name, I'm not sure. That's a really great one for understanding how to train your brain to focus on the present as opposed to being all over the place. Another book that I really love that's rather advanced, but is a meatball when it comes to really digging into some of this Power of Now stuff, is a book called Oneness by Rasha. I mean, you could literally spend the rest of your life deconstructing one sentence of this book, but time very well spent. It's a doozy. Oh, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford is brilliant. It's all about embracing your dark side and being okay with that, because the more you push against your dark side and hate yourself for it, you will notice it in others and be irritated by them. And we are all flawed, and we will all screw up a million more times before we drop dead. So embracing that instead of loathing that is a super important thing. And it's a great book. When you fail, or if something doesn't work out, or you spend money unwisely, all of these things that entrepreneurs, face at one point or another in their growth, how you deal with it is so important. And it really is about keeping that mantra strong of, well, it's a learning experience, I'm not going to do that again, and being grateful for it instead of grouchy about it. So we talk a lot about gratitude in the self-help community, and this is one of those places where you being grateful, you're allowed to have a temper tantrum. I'm not saying you're not allowed to feel angry or pissed off or mad at yourself. Let those feelings out. We're all human. You're supposed to feel all the feels, but don't get stuck there, and don't make it, beat yourself up forever about it and make yourself wrong and make yourself a failure. It is a temporary failure. It's a learning experience. Focus on the gratitude, knowing that someday you're going to look back and be like, thank God that happened, because it led me to this understanding, and now I'm where I'm at. When it comes to finding a coach, it's basically like finding anything else, a plumber or a good hairdresser or whatever. I really believe in word of mouth. So if you've got a friend who's kicking butt, or you see a business person out in the world who's doing what you want to be doing and they're doing really well at it, contact them and find out who their coach was. I also think, we have the World Wide Web. So get on there and search for coaches, put in some keywords about what you're looking to create, and some qualities of the coach that you're looking for, and see who comes up. Get on their mailing lists, go hear them speak. But you gotta, first of all, be really specific about the kind of person you're looking for. Do you want them to have experience in your business? Do you want them to be a man or a woman? Do you want them to be funny? Do you want them to be serious? Get as many specifics down as you possibly can, and then go out there and decide to find them, and you will find them. When the student is ready, the teacher doth appear. Thanks so much for watching this, everyone out there on Startup Nation. This has been really, really fun, and I am so excited for you to be starting up whatever it is that you're starting up. The world really needs as many actualized and excited and authentic people standing up in their power. So I really appreciate you going for it. And again, I am Jen Sincero. I am the author of You Are a Badass at Making Money, Master the Mindset of Wealth, as well as You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. You can find out more about me on my website, jensincero.com. Thanks again.